ladies, welcome to your Thursday toning and strength workout. Today we're going to be going through intervals of an upper body workout move with a lower body move. And you're going to repeat this whole sequence at least one more time, 2 more times if you have the time and energy. Make sure you read the description because I put some information in there just so I'm not talking so much at the beginning. I do want to apologize for the lighting. I know it's kind of bright with these windows behind me. This is just kind of the only space I have to film. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Make sure you do have a yoga mat because some of the moves will be done on the floor, and so that might be more comfortable for you depending on your flooring. And also your other equipment like some dumbbells or something for weight, but read that description for me before you start. Okay, we're just going to start in with the warm-up. You're going to be doing each move for about 30 seconds. So we'll just kind of start with a high knee march. Try to be near me, belly button height. You can put your hands here if you want, just to help out. Just slowly starting to get the blood pumping to our legs, as well as raising the heart rate. You can add your arms in if you want. All right, let's just go into a light jog. You can do the boxer shuffle as well, where it's just feet side to side. If you don't want any impact, just step side to side, or just keep going with that high knee march. I know some people's knees might be sore, so. Okay, so get into a little jump rope. Just get your arms working a little bit. You can tap your heels in front, whatever style you want. Awesome. Let's go into a little jumping jack. Again, if you want the low impact, just do a step out with a little side squat. Just building that, getting that heart rate up. We're going to just do a little toe touch. Just kind of bend forward. Warm up those legs a little bit more. Getting your core engaged as well. Just because. So it's opposite arm touching opposite toe. Alright. Now we're just going to go into a basic squat. I'll start from the side. Just to warm up that lower body a bit more. Just go back as far as it's comfortable. Keep your back straight, head and chest up. So you don't want to bend forward. Feet about shoulder width apart. A little bit wider if that's comfortable. Okay, sumo squat is legs wide. You just sink right down in the middle. And toes pointed out to the side. You want to be careful your knees are not going over your toes. I'm already getting warm. Okay, that's a warm-up done. Let's go ahead and move into your first move, which is going to be a sumo squat. I'm going to go ahead and add some weight to this. I've just got 10-pound dumbbells in each hand. Step with your legs out wide. And we're going to just be sinking down a little bit slower than we did in the warm-up. Hold it at the bottom and then squeeze your inner thighs on the way up. That's 1. 2, make sure you really are squeezing your inner thighs. You'll get a lot more out of it. And if you're just doing this with body weight, that's fine. You're still lifting and lowering your body weight. 4, 5. We're doing 15 reps. I don't know if I already said that. 6, 7. I'm just going to letting the weights slide down my legs. Not really using my arms at all, just kind of holding them in place. 9, I think. 10. 11. The slower you go, 12, the less momentum you have. So you're really focusing in on those inner thighs. 13. You'll probably still feel this in your booty a little bit too. 14. Some of you may still be sore from Tuesday, and that's fine. Just try to work through it. 15. All right. First move for the upper body is going to be a double row, a bent over double row. That's going to be targeting your back, so your lat muscles right back here. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with 10s for this one because I know I can do 15 reps with 10 pounds. So you want to bend over about 45 degrees, bend your knees, keep your back flat, shoulders back, head up, chest up. And you're just going to kind of pull back and feel like you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. So that's 1, 2, 3. Make sure you keep your abs in. That'll really protect your back. 4, 5. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really squeezing my shoulder blades together. 6. From the front. 7. And you don't want to shrug. You're just pulling back. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Back flat, abs in. 13. If you need a little break, just stand up for a second. Keep your back rest and come back in. 14. 15. Awesome. All right, next lower body move. We're just going to go in a calf raise. Definitely grab some weights for this. I want you to really burn your calves out. I'm going to go ahead and hold some 12s just for a little bit more. I don't know if you can actually see my feet, but just feet facing forward. You're just going to slowly raise up, hold at the top. That's 1, 2. This one's a little bit quicker. 3 than other moves because your range of motion is short. 4, 5. Really contract your calves though. And again, keep your core in. 7. Anytime you're working out, anytime you think about it, you just want to suck your abs in. Keep them tight. 9. It'll help you get a stronger core a lot quicker. 11. 12. 13. 14. One more. 15. Awesome. All right, now we're going to go into a chest move. I'm going to be doing it on my ottoman just so that you can see me, and it happens to be a really cool upholstered, loud ottoman. Sorry about that. Okay, it's going to be a chest fly. I'm going to go ahead and use 10 pounds. Again, you can use 8s, 5s, 3s, just whatever you have. Just try to contract your muscle the whole time you're doing it so you get a really good burn going on. So you want to lay flat down. You'll most likely be on the ground. So you'll be flat on the ground. Carefully bring your dumbbells up, and you want them kind of facing each other with a slight angle, if that makes sense. And just slowly bring them down as far as you can. Try not to rest on the ground if you're on the ground, and bring them back up. That's 1. You should really feel this in your chest from the get-go. 2. Keep the small of your back pressed into the mat. You don't want to be lifting up and arching. 3. 4. And have a slight bend in your elbow. The straighter you take your arms, the harder it is. So if you want to do that because you have lighter weights or whatever, that's fine. 6. 7. I definitely feel it. 8. And keep your abs in on this move too. 9. I'll remind you of that constantly because I have to remind myself. 10. 11, 5 more. 12. 13. 14, one more. Let's hold this one just for a second at the bottom. And back to the top. Whew, 15. Let's get this out of here. Okay, the next move is going to target your outer thigh. We're going to be doing a bowler's lunge, or also known as a curtsy lunge. I'm going to just hold 10 pounds in each hand. So we've got to do 15 on each leg. So we'll start with the right leg in front. And you want to have your left leg back, but you want all of your weight in your right leg. So just kind of lift up your back leg, see if you've got good balance, and try to stick your booty or your hips towards the corner of the room. So keep your chest up, don't bend over when you go down, and let's slowly sink down. Come up and squeeze. 1, 2. These might be a little awkward if you've never done them before, but they're really good for the outer hip. 3, 4. Make sure your knee's not extending out over your toe. 5, 6. I'm going to slow it down. Ooh, 7. I'm definitely sore still. 8, 9, 10, 11, a few more, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. All right, left leg, again, same setup, foot facing forward. You're going to bring that back leg back. Make sure you still have your balance when you lift it up. All right, let's go. 1. And the reason why we're holding weights anytime we do lower body is just for extra resistance. So we burn your muscles out more quickly. 3, 4, make sure you keep your chest up, shoulders back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost done. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, I'll grab a sip of water. That next upper body move is a posterior fly. It's working this small muscle in the back of your shoulder that's not very strong. So go pretty light. 3 pounds, 5 pounds. I'm going to use 5. See if I can get through 15 reps. And if you choose a weight and you start to do the workout, you realize halfway through you can't finish, that's fine. Put your weight down and go lighter. If you are using a weight that you think might be too light, you get to like 10 reps and it's still super easy, next time go heavier. All right, posterior fly. Breath. Working your lower body gets your heart rate up. You're going to bend down just a little bit, bend your knees. You want your palms in front, slight bend at the elbow. Actually, I'm going to bend forward a little bit more just to target that posterior fly. You're just going to raise up. That's 1. So you're kind of raising just up to the side and back. Let's see if you can see. 3, 4, 5, I'll do it back for you. 6, 7, 8, 9, make sure you have your abs in. 10, and don't hold your breath either. 11, it's good to breathe out when it's hardest, right there. 12, 13. If your back needs a little rest, again, take a little break. Mine's just a little sore for some reason. 14. One more. 15. All right. Next move, we're going to be doing a sumo squat, but with a calf raise. So you're going to be getting your calves and your inner thighs at the same time. Again, I'm going to hold 10 pounds. So what I want you to do is get in that sumo squat position, and we're going to go down and come up and lift the right heel to focus on that calf. Go down and come up and switch to the left side, okay? So we're just going to do it, I guess we'll have to do it 16 times to get it even. All right, go down slow, lift up on your right leg. Down, lift up with your left. So just going up on your toe. 3, you'll see the range of motion is a little bit more limited with the sumo squat. 4, just because we're coming up on our toe. We want to keep the focus down. 4, but you're holding kind of a low sumo squat the whole time, so it's really going to burn. 5, 6, 7, left heel, 8, ow, 9, 10, 11, 12, almost there, 13, 14, 2 more, 15, 1 more left side, 16. All right, get all the way up. Carefully set your weights down. Moving on to a dumbbell pullover. Again, it's going to work the lat, your back muscle. It's your largest back muscle. It looks like wings on guys, if you ever noticed that. Okay, I'm going to use my bench again. Pull out a little bit. And you're just going to, if you only have light weights, hold one dumbbell in each hand. If you do have one heavy weight, you can hold on to, like, say, 1 15-pound or whatever you have. I'll go ahead and use 2 dumbbells. I'm going to use 8 pounds in each hand. So go ahead and lay down on the floor, on your mat, whatever. Keep your back flat. Make sure your head's resting. You're going to start right above you and slowly just lower and pull right back above your chest. That's 1. Keep your abs tight. 2, just go as low as you can. You might have limited range of motion. 3, I need to back up because I'm hitting the couch. 4, you'll definitely feel this in your abs too, actually. 5, 6, you can let your weights touch each other on this one. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I hope you can hear me breathe sometimes. I'm inhaling, then exhaling on the lift. 13, 14. Last one, 15. Whew. I'm gonna have to go down to 5 pounds next round. That's getting really tough towards the end. All right, guys. Next is a squat with a side leg lift. I'm just squeaking that way. So that's going to be targeting your outer thighs again. I will squat down and demonstrate 1 each side. Hopefully you can see me. And then I'll just turn. So just a kind of a narrow squat, just feet shoulder width apart. Squat down, lift up to the left side. Don't do it too fast either. You really don't want it to be momentum. You want to have control. Squat down to the right side. I think you can see me fine. Left side. And again, keep your chest and your head up, shoulders back. 6, And do 16 as well. 11. This challenges your balance too. 12. 13. And if you lose balance, take a break and just get back into it. 14. 2 more. 15. Ooh, 16. I really feel that. All right, the last exercise is a chest press. So last time we did a fly out like this. This time we're going to be doing a press right up over our head. If you have varying amounts of weights, just know you're usually a little bit stronger in your press than you are in your fly, so you can go up by a couple pounds. I'm going to use 10s. So lay down on your mat, your bench, whatever you're on. Keep your back flat, abs in. All right. We're going to start in the up position. You're just going to slowly bring them down. Push it back up. That's one. And don't let them touch at the top. 2. 3. It may feel a little uneven when you're pressing them up, and that's fine. 4. It's really hard with dumbbells and overhead things like this to be going at an even rate. I think this is 6. Sorry if I'm off. 7. 8. Make sure your abs are sucked in. 9. You should be feeling it by now. 10. Like at 11 or 12, that's when it should be getting difficult. 11. 12. 13. 14. One more, make it your best. 15. Slowly bring them down onto your elbows and sit up. Okay, so now is whenever you pause, rewind the video back to where it starts and do the whole routine again. At least one more time, 2 more times if you have the time, like I said. All right, and then I'll go ahead and show you a cool down that you can come back to whenever you're done. That out of the way. All right, so I'm just gonna do a little pulse, 1, 2, each side. The side lunge. Make sure your knees are staying behind your toes, and you want to have your hands mid-thigh, not right on your knees, to protect them. One more this side, and then we're gonna hold the stretch on the right side. Go as low as is comfortable. You kind of move until you find the spot where it's like, okay, that's a good stretch, and then hold it. I might get a timer going. It's really good to hold your stretches at the end for at least 20 seconds, so 20 to 30 seconds is optimal. The best time to stretch is when your muscles are already warmed up. You'll get more range of motion and improve your flexibility that way. And please don't ever skip a stretch or cool down. It's just important for your muscles for recovery, so you're less sore tomorrow. And the fact that we're drinking so much water is going to help as well to cut down on muscle soreness. Okay, so keep your legs wide. It's just going to be a hamstring stretch. I'm sure your hamstrings are still sore from Tuesday. Just bend over, keep a flat back, and go as low as you can. If you can get your fingertips or your palms all the way on the floor, that's fine. It's just good to keep your back flat, because if you round your back, you can go lower, but you're not really getting anything more out of the stretch. Just go over to the left side and hold. Just grab onto your shin or your ankle and try to pull yourself close. I'm not really that flexible, so my range of motion is limited. Walk it over to the right. I always include the runner's lunge in my stretch just because it's so good for your hip flexors. Oh, so to modify, you're going to stay up like this. Just make sure you're really pressing this back toe down into the ground so you get a good stretch. Otherwise, you can bring it all the way down. And just move until you feel it. You want to be feeling the stretch the whole time. Let's go to the left side. Again, stay up if you need to. Go ahead and come all the way down. Okay, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but you want to make sure you do a calf stretch. And I kind of like to either put my hands against the wall and just go back until it burns. I mean, really, until it's a good stretch. So I'm like this, the left leg flat. All right, go ahead and switch legs. Get your right leg in. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and stretch your chest out. So lace your fingers behind and just gently pull back. Pull your chest out. You should feel it. Feel it all down your arms, really. Okay. Get your shoulder, since we did the back of your shoulder, you should just pull until you feel it. Other side. Okay. Quick little arm swing, right chest and back. And a good way to get that upper back stretch is you want to kind of cross your hands like this and just squeeze your palms together. You'll really feel that in your upper back. And to make more of a stretch out of it, you can actually curve. You might feel a little bit more. And another way you can stretch it is to just hook your hands behind kind of the insides of your knees and pull up like this. You'll feel it even higher. It feels so good. Go ahead and stretch your back out. Flatten it, round it. One more, flatten. Round and lift. Okay, that's it. You've done your strength workout. Awesome. Thank you for working out with me today. See you later.